Hello, good afternoon to all the folks out there. It's Friday. Some of y'all are happy about that. Friday is any other day for me. I have to go into the office on Saturday morning. So, these days of the week don't mean anything to me. I'm getting it 7 days a week. So, yeah, every day is a day for me to get it. Every day. There are no days off. So, Friday don't mean nothing to me. But for some of y'all out there that it does, I'm glad you made it to Friday. And if you get 2 days off, okay, great. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. But like I said, there are no days off for me. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. It's absolutely gorgeous here. The weather is amazing today. So I'm really happy about that. My plants are happy about that. And I just wanted to come on, give this brief message. Because I'm running into a lot of folks that are in relationships or married, and y'all, they want to jump out of these relationships over the dumbest stuff. like what? Have you been paying attention? Have you been paying attention to what's going on out here right now? Yeah, and you know what it make me think? It make me think they got somebody in mind. like maybe you got somebody in mind, and that's why you doing this. Oh, I'm gonna leave my current marriage or leave my current relationship because I already got somebody lined up that I believe. And here's the word: you believe that person is better than what you already got. But this is the PSA. If you don't have anybody lined up or in mind, no, it is easier for you to work on what you got, okay? Work on the thing you have going on in progress. It's going to be easier for you to do that than to try to start something new, learn somebody else. And what a lot of people don't realize is all you are doing is you are trading one set of issues, one set of problems for another. So I don't know who told you that, my current boyfriend or girlfriend or my husband or wife, they doing this and that, and I'm gonna be with this other person. It's got to be better. No, it's gonna come with a whole nother set of issues, and then you're gonna be on here telling us about that. So no, you taking a chance, okay, right now. So, and for all of you all that do have something lined up, you wrong. Like, you monkey brancher, like, you wrong for that. Because the truth of the matter is this: a lot of people would not leave a marriage or a relationship. They would not leave it unless they have something else lined up. So that's telling me something right there. Like, it ain't that bad for me to be alone. No, that's how I know my situation was bad. I didn't have nobody lined up. I was like, I just don't want you. Like, it's that bad. I would rather do the rest of this life alone than be with you. That's how you know. That's how you know it's bad. Okay? But to all these folks that's lining up something, the monkey branch folks that's lining up something so they can get out of their current situation to be in another situation, and it ain't gonna work out. Let me kick some game to you. This new situation ain't gonna work out like you think, because you're not going about it properly. You've taken no break. You've taken no time to reflect why whatever it is you had didn't work out. No, you didn't do that. You just, I'm tired of this for whatever reason, and I need to go ahead and set something else up for me to slide into. But it's not going to work out like you think. Okay? What I want you to do, this is what I'm challenging you to do. If what you got is that bad, is that horrible, don't line nothing up. Just get out of it. Just go about your business. Be by yourself. That'll tell me if it's really bad or not. But can I be honest? Most of the stuff y'all dealing with, it ain't that bad. It really ain't that bad. Okay? Here are the two deciding factors that I always share with couples when one of them is talking about ending the marriage, leaving the relationship. Okay? And most people don't want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway because y'all know me. Okay? I'm going to say it. So there is hard and there is abuse. Okay? Abuse is a no-brainer. If you are being abused or neglected in your relationship, that's a no-brainer in my mind. I have no problem co-signing. You need to leave this person alone. You need to get out of this situation. If there is abuse or neglect, and if it is a consistent thing, you can leave an abusive or neglectful situation off of just one time. Like, I don't even need the person to keep cheating. I don't even need the person to keep hitting. I don't even need the person to keep stealing money out of your account. Like, if it happened once, one time, you out. You have my permission, okay? It don't even have to be consistent. Abuse will not be tolerated. It will not be accepted or tolerated, period. And I give people that permission. A lot of people come into my office, they want permission to leave. If it is abusive, you have my permission. Okay? But let's talk about this first one. This the one y'all don't want to deal with. When it gets hard, that's what y'all don't want to deal with. That's what a lot of people are running from. The relationship is hard. The relationship requires effort. The relationship doesn't always feel the way we want it to feel. You know, it don't feel as good, you know, or feel good all the time. And then y'all want out of it. Forget the fact that you made a vow if you got married. You're under covenant if you're a person of faith like me, and you're under covenant with this person, right? Forget that. Oh, it don't feel as good as it did. And like, we've lost that. We've lost the idea that we made a promise. And again, the only way I would break that promise is number 2, abuse. Abuse is the way I would break that promise. But if it's just hard, no, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I would just, okay, I'm going to double down. I'm going to lean forward. Maybe I'll lean back. You know, I teach people all of this. I say, depending on your situation will determine what you're going to do. Right? You're going to make some changes within yourself. You're going to be a cycle breaker. That may be what you need to do. You may have to step forward. You may have to lean back off a person. Set healthy boundaries. There's a whole lot of things you can do when it gets hard. Now, like I said, if that number 2 come in there, that abuse, and there are all forms of abuse. There's emotional abuse, verbal abuse. There is physical abuse. That's what most of us think about when we think about abuse, is physical abuse. No, there's many forms of neglect is a form of abuse. So if your spouse is not, you know, y'all know I can't say the word. Your spouse is not, you know, doing their marital duty, okay? You all are not coming together. Y'all read between the lines, because I can't say the word. They gonna demonetize me if I say the word. But if you and your spouse are not coming together in the biblical way, and that is going on and on and on, and you're doing everything in your power to work it out, to try to figure it out, that's a form of neglect. That's just like if your spouse just left the house and didn't come back. And then, you know, 2-3 months later, they show up. They not doing anything with the kids. They not paying any bills. That's a form of abuse. Financial abuse. Stealing from each other. Lying about money. Taking money out of the house and giving it to other people that ain't in your house. All that is a form of abuse. There's lots of forms of abuse. Spiritual abuse. Okay? Using spirituality to try to co-sign some of your foolishness, and taking people before the church and trying to get people in the church to co-sign your foolishness. No. So it's this one right here. I have to help people to understand the difference. There's hard and there's abusive. This is a no-brainer. I will not be abused by anyone. That's the vow I made to myself. So that would be the only reason why I would have to break my covenant promise. I would have to go about my business. Is this situation is abusive. And it could be one time. It could be chronic and consistent. But But we need to talk about this one over here. This is the one, this number one, when marriage gets hard, when the relationship gets hard, when it ain't cute, when it don't feel warm and fuzzy, this is what we need to talk about. And people, like I said, they definitely don't make them the way they used to. People, I mean, if you just pinprick a person, oh my God, oh, I can't, oh Lord, I can't do it. Yeah, you know, it's just a pinprick. And they out. like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't know. Yeah, it's bad out here. So to the folks that got somebody lined up, okay, we're going to see how that work out. But I can't even imagine that if you in a relationship right now and it ain't number two, like seriously, put that effort toward your relationship. All this foolishness you doing and going out here and talking to people in the club and texting secretly and, you know, DMing people on Facebook. Put that effort into your relationship or your marriage and let's see what happens. Help me make it make sense. But you'd rather do this other thing and try to line somebody up so you can monkey branch from one to the other. Forget the self-reflection. Forget the self-awareness. Forget the integrity. Forget all that. I'm just, I can't do it. And because I can't be alone, because I got my own issues and I can't be alone, I'm a monkey branch into the next situation. But if you have someone and they worth half a nickel, and abuse is not a part of the scenario. Like I've even told women who have men who are paying bills, they're coming home, they're doing things that annoy them. Maybe they're not as masculine as they could be. Okay, but express that. Talk about that. You know what I really need to feel turned on? I need your masculine frame. I need, for you to lead this relationship. I need to feel safe and secure. I need to feel that backbone. That's what you want to turn me on? Let me feel that backbone. Let me hear that no. That's what's going to turn me on. That everything I want to do and everywhere I want, you're not going to just, yes, sure, Anita, sure. No, I want to come up against something hard. That's what I need personally. But if you got somebody that's halfway decent, put that effort that you putting into preparing the monkey branch away or out here cheating or whatever it is you're doing, put that effort into that relationship. And here's the thing I'm going to tell you. At one point in time, you chose this person. At one point in time, this was your boo, your bae. This is who you wanted to be with because you chose them. And at least give them that much. Give them that much to say, okay, I chose this person. At one point in time, I wanted this person. This was my person. I owe them that much to at least, go to them, step up in a real way. Hey, this is what's going on. This is how I think the relationship could be better. This is, and here's the other thing I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all ain't going to like this either. But some of y'all is you. Like you got your own stuff that really ain't even about the other person. And you know why I say that? Because when you monkey branch into that new relationship and that thing go the same way this first thing did, that's when you going to wake up and realize it ain't even about them. It's you. If I had $1 for every man or woman, it's both of y'all that come into my office. I'm just not happy. I'm just not feeling it. Okay, it's you. Because can't nobody else give you that internal feeling. I'm just anxious. I'm just depressed. Okay, do the work on you. Stop looking for something outside of you to give you something that should be coming from inside of you. And the truth is, if you are an emotional black hole, ain't nobody going to come along and make you feel good long term. Okay? That's a piece of truth and wisdom. No one out here is going to come along and make you feel good long term. It ain't going to happen. Figure out what's going on inside of you. What would make me feel fulfilled outside of this person? That's so important. We have to do our own work. Okay? I feel good about myself. I'm looking for the man to come along, that just adds more of that good feeling on top of it. That's it. He can't bring me down. He can't make me feel bad about myself. Like, I'm already great. Last I checked, I'm already, all of that in a bag of chips, as we used to say back in the 90s, right? And so he just gonna come along. He gonna add to that. If he try to bring any drama or foolishness, he out. Like, because I'm already feeling good. Why I need you to come in here with all this just drama? I feel good. Now you want to come along and you want to add to that good feeling. We put our good feeling together. Great. That's how it should go. But this idea that it's all out there, like all the good feels are out there. It's in the stuff we buy. It's in the people we date. It's in the places we go. Oh, it's all out there. Everything I need to make me feel good. It's outside of me. No, it's not. No, it's not. And you know how I know that's true? Because there's people in the world that got all of that out there. And they still jumping off of buildings. They still blowing their brains out. They're still unhappy. So this is the wake-up call for anybody that, you're not feeling good. You're not feeling as happy or as joyful, as blissful as you can. You have to go in. You have to go in. For me, it's about me. It's about my Creator. It's about my God, staying close to him every single day. I can only stumble so much because I'm walking side by side. I'm walking side by side with him. And guess what? That brings the conviction. That's why a lot of people in the world don't feel convicted by their sin. They don't feel convicted by their wrongdoing. Because there is no God. There is no, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Like, there is no conscience. And y'all, I be with him every day. I be talking to him every day. If I move wrong, if I use the wrong word, God is like, really? That's how you want to say that? like he on me. He on me. But here's the good part of that. He's also constantly filling me up. Constantly giving me what I need. That no drug, no drink, no bag, no shoes, no man, no trip, or nothing else can give me. I show up doing the things I'm doing. I'm already good. I'm already good. I don't need this to feel good. I bring the good. And that's what our world is missing. We're missing people that are bringing the good feeling. They're not trying to get. They're trying to give. And y'all don't realize that's what your relationship is about too. You're supposed to enter a relationship looking to give. It's the race to the back of the line. Both of y'all should enter the relationship looking to give, looking to support, looking to love. That's what need to happen. But nope, not in today's world. What can I get from this person? What can this person do for me? How can they make me happy? How can they make me feel good about myself? Just the thought of saying, I need someone else to feel good about myself. That don't make no common sense. Why I need to look outside of me to feel good about me? Huh? What? That's just backwards. All I got to do is look to my God, who is my mirror, and look to me, look at myself in the mirror. That's it. That's it. Live right. Be righteous. Do the right thing. Have a measure of humility. Check your ego. That's what a lot of people need. Ego work. Check that ego. Okay? Do the work. And it's not always going to feel like you think it's going to feel. But it's deeper than that. The work is so much deeper. It's not this shallow surface. Ooh, doing the work is making me feel great. No, but it's a deeper feeling. It just sticks with me. It's never that far from me. Once I've done the ego work, once I've realized that, okay, all of this is like a facade, all of this stuff, that's not me. And that doesn't define me. That's not who I am. So I wish I could download this into some people. It really makes me sad that people are walking around so unfulfilled, so hurt, so broken, so damaged, so traumatized. Like, that's most of the people that I bump into. Most of them are deeply traumatized, and they've done nothing to process those feelings, let those feelings go. So let me give you a little therapy secret. I don't work with people for years and years and years. I don't believe in that. You're not supposed to be coming in and sitting on someone's therapy couch for years. Okay? You do your work. You process your thoughts and feelings about your traumas, about your hurts, about your wounds. You let them go. You let them go. It is a decision. That feeling's not going to jump on you. You decide that you're done. One of my favorite sayings in my therapy practice is, guess what the best part about your past trauma is? Guess what the best part about your past sexual abuse? Guess what the best part of that is? It's over. It's over. And I help people to understand that right now, we're sitting in my office. You're sitting on that couch. It's comfortable. You have a drink in your hand. It's the temperature is comfortable in here. You're safe. You're in front of someone who, believe it or not, loves and cares about you. I love and care about all of my clients. That is a basic agape principle. I love and care about this person. Do no harm. Okay? That's the creed. That's the pledge that I took. And in this moment, all is well. That's what I teach people. But if you continue to drag that trauma along and you keep re-traumatizing yourself, that's not the person who did it. That's not the original person's fault. That's your fault. You have to be willing to let it go. It's done. It's over. You get to decide. That's the one thing I love about being an adult. I have choices. I am not a victim to my parents' stuff or any other adult when I was a kid. I am grown. I get to decide. I get to decide where I live. I get to decide where I work. I get to decide who comes in my life, who gets put out of my life. I love it here. I love it here. That's what I teach people. I teach people to empower themselves. Stop walking around like a victim. Nobody's doing anything to you. People's change, the difference of opinion isn't doing anything to me. Can I keep it real? Whoever is in the White House right now, whoever gets in there afterwards, my life ain't changing that much. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. I have purpose. I have passion in my life. I have love in my life. I am good. I wish I could download that into every human being. We would change the world if we could come to that understanding. But it's not about gender. It's not about race. It's not about socioeconomic and it's not about any of that. This experience that we're having right here, this physical experience, like, okay, there is a whole other spiritual realm, a whole other spiritual world out there. That in that realm, in that world, life is amazing. And I invite people all the time to explore that faith-filled world where, everything I've ever wanted is there. It's this far away from me, just a little snap of my fingers away from me. But yeah, I could talk about this for hours. I can't because I'm walking into an appointment. I'm looking at the time now. But I hope this encourages some of you. And if you got a halfway decent person, like seriously, okay, put whatever effort you about to use to monkey branch out of that relationship, put it in your relationship. Put it in your relationship. Know the difference between hard and abuse. Okay? Things are going to get hard. Life is going to get hard. Nobody's going to escape this life without going through something. And, I think if you just accept that, that's the first part of it being better. But I think social media has somewhat set unrealistic expectations as well. People comparing their lives on fakeness. Yeah, don't even get me started on that. But I'm talking on social media, so I can't I can't dog it with so much. I really can't. But I hope this encourages some folks today. If you're coming in at the end, please check out the replay. I'm headed into the office now. Have a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day out here. I'm going to walk around the lake on my break, and I'm going to take in everything that God has created. And I'm going to be grateful for it. I'm going to talk to him and just tell him how thankful and how grateful I am that I'm in my right mind. I got sense. Okay. And I thank him every day for that, for meeting all the needs I have. That's what I'm going to be doing, is walking around in this beautiful, beautiful nature, thanking God. And I encourage you to do the same. Be thankful today. Be grateful. And you know what? I want you to stay open to love.